Hello, welcome to episode 44 of the Anders podcast. My name is James.
And my name is Daniel.
And my name's Yan.
Welcome to a new segment of the Anders podcast.
Yep.
So we're testing this format out a little bit, and we'll see how it goes, and then whether it will stay after a few episodes. Okay. So we remember last season we had like episode 1 and episode 2 for every week.
Yeah.
Yes.
They were like in the same category, right? Same chapter.
Yeah.
Of subjects, right?
Yeah.
But this season, we wanted to do one episode that was talking about Taiwan again, sharing Taiwan with the world.
Yeah.
And then another episode which was talking about the news, Taiwanese news.
Yeah, so talking about Taiwanese news is actually let you know about how Taiwanese people thinking about and our culture and our...
Like what's happening right now in
and
Taiwan.
our reactions on...
Yeah. So in this shorter episode of the Anders podcast, we're going to talk about news. So namely what's happening in Taiwan at the moment, okay?
Yeah.
And it's going to be a little more freeform, okay? A little bit more freeform. And then it would include us talking freely to each other.
Yeah.
Our thoughts about the news, and we're excited to bring you this new format, and we look forward for your feedback.
Yeah.
Okay, so remember to tell us what you think about this new format and what kind of news or what kind of stuff you want to see from us.
Yeah.
Okay. So today I have a piece of interesting news to share with you guys.
Okay.
So what is it?
It's about a high school student. Okay?
Oh,
so last
high school
episode we
student?
talked about our college entrance exam, right?
Yeah.
So a high school student, she recently had her college entrance exam,
Oh.
and she faced a difficult choice. Okay. So her score was pretty high, and she had two choices. One is to go to Taiwan's best university, National Taiwan University, NTU, and the other one is to go to like a very bad university, like not very bad university, but
It's low profile.
less prestigious, and
Yes.
maybe like a newer university, and it
Okay.
doesn't have the pedigree that NTU has. It's very far away, actually.
Yes.
The status of both schools are very different.
Yes.
But this lesser school will offer her 3.6 million NT dollars for her to go there. Okay.
Well, that's such a money.
So 3.6 million dollars is about 12,000 US dollars, which is a lot of money.
Yeah.
Enough to pay for like
All your
a part of your
tuitions.
house,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And university in Taiwan is very cheap compared to other
Yes.
places in the world, right? And also you could apply for like a loan, student loan.
Yeah.
And then it will help you get through university, and you can pay it back very easily.
Yes.
Kind of like, I don't think it's very hard. It's very expensive to study university in Taiwan.
Yes.
So 3.6 million is a lot of money.
And I think
And
there's
it's more than enough for your tuition. More than enough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you think about this?
Wow.
Oh, and she ultimately went to the worst university and then got the $3.6 million.
Yeah. Huh?
So, yeah.
So is $3.6 million a scholarship?
Yeah, it's sort of like a scholarship.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think it will also be a hard choice for me if I'm facing the 3.6 million and NTU degree. So, yeah, that's such a number of money.
Yeah, so after the news came out, some people had some reactions to this news. So, some people said, like, do you regret your decision to get a diploma from the best university in Taiwan? Do you regret not getting the diploma from NTU? This is the first question that people asked her. And then she said no, because contrary to popular belief, she actually could only get into she could not get into the top courses in NTU. So she could only get into like anthropology or history, which are like the less people study there, and it's not that good of a prospect for a career.
Yeah.
So she said she didn't regret not going to NTU.
Yeah.
Okay. And the second question was, what about your career path after college? Like if you go to a worse college, does that affect your career path?
Yeah.
And then she says that she wants to be a lawyer.
Oh,
and then so in Taiwan we have the bar exam, which is a lawyer exam. So it doesn't matter actually where you get your diploma.
Yeah.
Yes.
It doesn't affect you.
Yeah,
right?
you just pass the test and you get the certification.
You can be a lawyer.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can be a lawyer.
It doesn't matter what school you go to. But like if you study engineering in Taiwan, like the companies will definitely look at what school you went to, right?
Yeah.
Like for us,
and which lab did you go to for your professors?
You went to so. For engineering, it's a very different story than for lawyers, for law school, right?
Yeah, but I think there's some divisions in Taiwanese universities that you just have to get a certain certificate to get the jobs. So
yeah, you have to be at a certain school. To get some jobs in some other courses.
You don't have to definitely be in some prestigious school to get that degree.
You just have to get the license to do it, like architecture. Or like lawyer.
Or civic engineering or something,
But for engineering, still a lot of companies look at where you went in college, right? Yeah. And the next question that people ask her was the connections and contacts at a top school are often better than worse universities.
So the networking stuff.
Yeah, networking and then knowing the more important people in the future, right?
Yeah, for me, I think that would be a consideration when facing these two choices. So, I would like to make like my environment, make my social connections quite, I think, quite busy for my daily life. So I will try to meet some new friends.
Try to make a lot of friends, like to go to a lot of social environments. And then, like know a lot of the top people in Taiwan, right? Like if you go to top school, then obviously you can meet a lot of people who are like as smart as you or like as hardworking as you, and then they will go on to be like special people in their career, and then that may help you, right?
So in this matter, just different environments makes difference. So I don't like to put it into like such profit way about thinking about this, but in the long term, I think the potential value of these relationships and connections will actually boost your career in the long run. But it's just not considering about all profit stuff in making those friends. But that makes difference in the long run.
But this person says that she would be shy, and she wouldn't make friends anyway. So that was her.
That was her choice.
Choice to go to get the big scholarship and then go to like a worse school.
And it's good for her if she got the.
Yeah, it's really good for her to make this very big decision. And I think if she has thought about it, then really it's very good. It's all respect to her, right?
And whether in the future she regretted it or not, it's just making this kind of big choice and make people grow.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So, what do you guys think about this? Would you rather get the money, or would you decide to go to a top school?
Because we are, for me, because we are in engineering field, so it really matters that where you graduate is really matters.
Yeah.
So I may choose to study in NTU. Yes.
Like for me, I think I would try to put myself into an environment or into like a group of people that maybe have some same interest or same like social status or like level of
social elite.
You can see that way, but I think I have more things to share with them, and I think some of them are maybe they have the same interest and the same ability, the better ability than me. So I would like to try to get into this kind of environments and not go into. I think I think getting only for the scholarship, 3.6 million. I think environments matters for me,
but it's definitely a lot of money, and that would make people think a lot about, like even though if you go to a top university, you don't guarantee to get this kind of money after you graduate, or for how long you have to work for to get this kind of money. And so I think it's much more complex than a simple choice, right? It reflects like your social status or like your financial status. All of that could be in consideration, right?
If I'm in a status that I'm not able to like graduate university, the financial consideration is very, very difficult for me. I definitely would choose a 3.6 million.
But like we said, like in Taiwan, it's much less of a problem because college is not really that expensive, right? Yeah, so this is an interesting question, interesting piece of news, and also tell us what you think about this question. Comment below or like talk to us. Tell us what choice would you make, and what other points would you have thought about. Okay, and also about this new format. Like, do you like us talking about the news, or would you like to hear something else? And we'll see you next week.